Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nasha Zalia Rahma with Real Estate 162, and this video presentation is a part of my final assignment for the Business English course. In this presentation, I will be discussing finance management, stock investment for the beginner, your first step toward financial freedom. Since this presentation is being delivered as a recorded video and not in a person, I will do my best to present the material clearly and concisely. I hope this presentation helps you understand what stock investment is, how it works, and why is it smart step toward financial freedom. Now, let's begin the presentation. Okay. The first slide is what is stock. Stock are proof of ownership of a person or business entity in a company. When someone buys shares, they become part owner of the company, even if only a small part. Shareholders have the right to a portion of the company profit or dividend, and also have voting right in the general meeting of shareholders. In more detail, share can be explained as a proof of ownership in a form of securities that show that a person or business entity has invested capital in a company. Okay, next slide. Next slide is why invest in stock. The first is high profit potential or capital gain and dividend. Stock offers two sources of profit simultaneously: capital gain from price appreciation and dividend as a profit share from company, potentially yielding higher return than traditional investment instrument. Okay, the second is hedge against inflation. Historically, stock returns have outpaced inflation rates, making them an ideal choice to prefer and even grow your real wealth over time. And then the third is business ownership with a small capital. You can become a partial owner of large, high-quality company with relatively small capital. Something impossible if you have to build similar business from scratch. Okay, and the last is high liquidity, easy to buy or sell. Unlike physical property or gold, which require lengthy liquidation process, stock can be quickly booked or sold anything during market hour, providing high flexibility in portfolio management. Okay. The first slide is benefit of stock investing. And the following are the benefits of stock investing. The first is capital gain. Capital gain is the positive difference between the selling price and the buying price of an investment asset. This means that if you sell an asset for a higher price than you bought it for. Okay, the second is dividend. Dividend are portion of a company's profit that are distributed to shareholders. In short, dividend are returned to shareholders for their investment in the company. Dividend come from the company's net profit that is decided to be distributed to shareholders. Okay, the last is liquidity. Stock liquidity measures that is with which investor can make stock transaction. Liquid stock means that many investors are interested, making them easy to sell or buy. Okay, the next slide is risk of stock investing. The first is price volatility. Stock price can fluctuate dramatically in short period due to market condition, investor sentiment, or external factors like geopolitics and economic policies. Okay, the second point is liquidity risk. Liquidity risk here, some stock, especially small cap, are hard to sell quickly at fair price due to low market demand, potentially trapping investor in a losing position. Okay. The third is company risk or fundamental. A stock performance may decline due to internal issue like poor management, falling profit, or scandal, which could erase your investment value. Okay, the next slide is. The next slide is how to start investing in stock. The first step, you should open a brokerage account account. Here's like in Mirai Asset, Mandiri Sekuritas, or etc. And then the second is deposit fund into your trading account. And then the third, you should like follow economic or company news. And then the last, you should buy stock via the brokerage app. Okay. The next slide is stock analysis methods. The first is fundamental analysis. A fundamental analysis here is an analysis method used to evaluate intrinsic value of an asset, usually stock, by studying the fundamental factors that influence it, both from within the company and from outside, like macroeconomic and industry. The goal is to determine whether the price of an asset in the market is in accordance with its true value or value or not. The example here is like financial report, FOE, and etc. Okay, the second analysis is the technical analysis. Technical analysis is a method of analyzing the past price movement and of financial assets such as stock, currencies, or commodities to predict future price movement. This analysis focus on price chart, trading volume, and use various technical indicators to identify pattern and trend that may emerge. The example here is like a stock chart. Okay, and then the next slide. I will show you a technical analysis video about trend line.
Trendlines are often misunderstood, and a lot of people just trade them blindly. This can lead to unnecessary losses. So, in this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about trendlines, including spotting fake breakouts, characteristics of a true breakout, and trading trend continuations. So, what is a trend line? A trend line is a diagonal support or resistance level that is drawn by connecting a series of swing highs or swing lows during the trending market. You see markets will move in a direction of the trend followed by a retracement. As price action develops more in the chart, we will have a few areas of swing highs or lows that we can connect with each other to create trend lines. This diagonal line that we connected with the swing lows will be our support level. Remember, not to just take a trade based on the trend line. Always look for more confidence like key support levels lining up with your trend lines or fit levels. Most people draw trend lines incorrectly, so I'm going to show you how to do it right. You will need a minimum of 2 significant anchor points that line up and connect. Make sure to pick out the obvious tops and bottoms. These should be swing highs or swing lows with a clean move away in the opposite direction. Now, typically, you'll draw the trend line by using the wicks, as these often work best. However, the candle body can work as well in some cases, but try to just stick with one of the two and be consistent. Don't switch it up to fit your bias.
Okay, from the video, you know what a trend line, and I will continue the presentation again. Okay, the next slide is tip for beginner. The first step, start with a small capital. Begin investing with money can you afford to lose and learn without excessive financial pressure. Okay, and then the second step is learn basic analysis. Here's mean understand how to read company financial statement and key ratios like the price to earning or the ROE before making investment decision. Okay, the next step is invest for the long term. Here, avoid day trading as a beginner and focus on buy and hold strategies to reduce short-term volatility impact. Okay, the last is diversify your portfolio. Here's mean don't put all your capital in one stock. Allocate across different you to build long-term wealth. Although it carries risks, stock offers great potential return when approached with the right knowledge and consistent review. Anyone can be a successful investor by starting small and staying committed. Okay, next. The next, I hope this presentation has provided you with a basic understanding of stock investing and encourage you take more interest in managing